Hello, hello. Happy Monday. Oh my gosh. Welcome to the party as Monday Motivation here in the Health is Wealth community, in the Cruise Beyond Limits community. How's everyone doing and where are you tuning in from? If you're here live, say hashtag live. If you're catching this on replay, say hashtag replay. We are streaming all over the world, wherever you're at in the world, wherever you're at in your personal growth and fitness journey. We are here for you. So let's tune in. Let me make sure my notifications are on do not disturb. Nothing's going to disturb us for the next, I would say 20, 30 minutes. We're going to start this week off right. So who is here? Say hashtag live. I am super excited to bring this message to you. Oh gosh. So I was just in a room over on Chatter. If you're not over on the new social audio group or platform called Chatter, CHATTER, it is a new social audio platform, and I have a little over 100 invites left. So if you want access to this new platform, it is incredible. It's just getting started, and I love it. So I was just over in a room with the one and only incredible Marcus Black, and he hosts a show every morning from 8:45 till about 10:30. He's just finishing up just now. And in the chat, he said, she's my Shiro. And so I wasn't sure what I was going to speak about this morning. Every Monday here, I come with Monday Motivation over in the Health is Wealth community and streaming all over. We're on YouTube, we're on Instagram, we're on LinkedIn, over on Facebook, we're everywhere, right? So I want to make sure that you don't miss a darn thing. All right. So every Monday at 10:30, I'll be coming live to you. And in this chatter room and in the chat, Marcus was like, she's my Shiro. And he was interviewing a guy he's a photographer, and he's been on tour with Destiny's Child and met Beyonce, and they were talking about these celebrities. And one of the things that he said was, we so often put these celebrities and like, we have a celebrity crush or someone we want to meet, right? We put them on a totem pole or on a pedestal. And there's such a disconnect between who we are and the people we admire, right? And so I find this happens a lot. And even when people meet me for the first time, it's kind of an outer body experience when they're like, oh my gosh, you're like, it's been my dream to meet you and spend time with you. And you're like a celebrity. And I'm like, I don't even think about myself that way. But so many people have given me that sense. And quite honestly, I just want to be really just connect. And I want to be honest that, I don't want to be that on this pedestal, right? And I don't think anybody other than you should be on this pedestal, right? Because we're all trying to navigate this difficult thing called life. And so when you think about being your own hero and putting yourself on a pedestal, that's what I want to talk about today. And yes, it's awesome that incredible artists and actors and celebrities and CEOs and business owners and like very wealthy, successful people. It's great that we look up to them and admire them and maybe idolize them, but we must not use it to compare ourselves to their journey. Because last time I checked, they put their 2 pants on today and they probably pooped today too. And so let's not compare. All right. Let's use it as fuel to see, okay, what can we do to be our own hero, our own Shiro, right? And so that message, shout out to Marcus Black. If you're not following him and connected with him, definitely make sure you do that. If you want access to Chatter and you want to start your day with some incredible motivation and tap into this new social audio platform that is taking off, definitely send me a message. I'm happy to get you access. It's by invite only right now. Actually, I think that it is available on the App Store and is open to the public, but I have special invites. So let me know if you want access. Okay. So as I near my birth, it's in my birth month, it's August, right? August 2024. Holy moly, this last year has been quite a journey for me. And a lot of people have, shared their reflections of the challenges and the tribulations that I have had to endure over the last year almost. For those of you who don't know, I was a best-selling author on my 40th birthday a year ago. The Road to Resilience: 5 Ways to Have Courageous Confidence in Seasons of Change. If you don't have your copy to this book, definitely make sure you get your copy. The second sequel is coming out soon in 2025. I already started writing it. And that one is going to share a lot of what has happened since this last year. I have moved to the beaches of Puerto Rico alone with 10 suitcases after experiencing the worst betrayal and from my husband. And so I have been navigating life stressors and pressures just like you. And so many people are saying, Crystal, you're so strong. Crystal, I don't know how you do it. And quite honestly, sometimes I don't know how I do it either. And just about an hour ago, I was shedding tears and I had to pick myself up because I said I was going to be here at 10:30 for you. And we're starting the Bombshell Bootcamp this week. So I'm like, all right, we need to flip the script. I literally am wearing a pajama dress under here and I put a shirt on on top, no bra. I'm coming as raw as possible. All right. And so I want to share this with you because I have recognized how to be my own hero. And I want that for you too. I want you to figure out, to tap into you, to see how proud you can be for yourself and everything that you have endured in this last year. So maybe it's not your birth month. Maybe it's, maybe it's mid-year for you. All right. Maybe you were born in February or something, right? Okay. So regardless of where you're at in your year of your life, right, in this chapter, I want you to reflect, right? Don't wait till it's your birthday. Don't wait till the end of the year. Don't wait till New Year's Eve to reflect. I want you to really take some time today. Take some time. And I want to give you 3 tips to be able to see how you can be your own hero. All right. And so take some time. And I literally have been living here in Puerto Rico. And some of you have been seeing my social media, and you probably follow me on Instagram and see my stories. And I run the beach in the morning. I watch the sunset at night from my balcony. And yes, it's beautiful, but it has not come without pain every single day. It has not come without enduring and being and feeling like I'm rebuilding. And I've had to be my own hero every single day. And I'm looking at multiple screens. I have like 10 things going on all at once. So if I'm looking away, that's why, because I have chats over here, multiple things, because I really want to make sure you see this message. I want you to be your own hero. Stop looking at everyone else. Stop looking for outside validation from other people to serve you, to cheer for you, to clap for you, to do things for you, to love you, to accept you. You and God are the only ones that can validate you. Nobody else. So why not spend the time with yourself and be your own hero? Show up for yourself. All right. And I see this every single day. People are reaching for other things, other people to serve them, to make them feel good. And I'll tell you, I've been there. And I've had to have some difficult conversations lately. And it's sad. But I will say that I am my own hero, and I am proud every single day that I keep showing up no matter what. All right. So tip number 1 is to prioritize your self-compassion. So often we're not seen as heroes, or we're not seen as leaders, or we don't see ourselves in that space because we're self-hating and self-doubting ourselves all day long. So this chatter inside our head and the negative self-talk does not sound loving and compassionate. So a lot of times we get stuck in our own head. And if we start to criticize everything that we've done in our past and every every mistake that we've made, or every choice that we made that wasn't a positive outcome, we criticize ourselves. And some of that criticism turns into a reel on repeat. And it's like the worst song ever. It's like screeching, horrible, off key, but we get used to it. And then we're like, oh, that sounds normal. That sounds good. That must be all we're capable of. That must be what we deserve because it's normal and it's familiar. And so that reel of self-criticism and that self-doubt is our familiar voice. And so as an emotional intelligence and now compassionate inquiry student of psychology and human behavior, I help people flip the script and recognize what truly is stopping you. What is that inner critic? What is that inner voice? What is that song that's playing in our head on repeat that's hindering our growth, that's stopping us from being our own hero or shero? So we must prioritize self-compassion. So what that looks like, all right? So if you were to imagine, like, let's say maybe your 4 to 6 year old self, vibrant and laughing and curious and fun and energetic, maybe too energetic, right? Some of y'all have kids or nieces and nephews, and you're like, whoa, they have a lot of energy. I can't do that much, right? They're just so open. Their eyes are like wide open. They're so curious. They're fun. They're engaged. They just want to learn and lean in and have so much excitement and no fear, right? There's no criticism there. We learn that over time. So when we think about our younger self or someone in our life that is that young, when they start to criticize or doubt themselves, if they make a mistake, what do you say to them? What do you say to them? Say, well, you tried. Wow, you did good, buddy. Or honey, it's okay. It's going to be okay. You did the best you could with what you got. Let's try again tomorrow. Right? What did we learn from this? Those are the things. You'd give them a hug. You'd hold their hand. You'd crouch down. I'm the same size as children, so I don't really have to crouch down. Right? I'm 4'11 3/4. I'm a small human. So if you were to crouch down to that small human within you, you'd give them a hug. You would love them. You would support them. You would listen. You would be there. You would be present. You would be curious. And you would walk them back up the mountain, get them back up. But so often we just punch ourselves when we're down and we criticize and we don't have that compassion for even ourselves and the decisions that we made, right? And I've been there, trust me. I've been excavating a lot of things in the last couple months, several months. And it's easy to get into a spiral of criticizing the decisions that I made early on in my life, early on in my career, right? I just retired from the military and I'm ending my marriage all at the same time. 22 years in the military and 10 years with my person, all at once. And I'm an entrepreneur. So I no longer have a paycheck in the 1st and 15th and no safety net. And I'm living alone and it's a lot. So insert every decision flooding forward. Okay. So I am no different than you. So you try to, maybe you put me on a pedestal and you see me on the beaches and it seems nice and glamorous, or you see me traveling, you see me doing all these things. I show up as my own hero, but it doesn't come without that self-doubt. All right. So what do? We have more self-compassion. And so I work on this every single day. Right? And it's a discipline. It's a skill that we build, our emotional intelligence skills. And I have anywhere from a 1 hour to an 8 hour to a 40-hour course on this stuff. All right. Spend a week with me in Puerto Rico or Costa Rica. Come on a VIP week with me. I actually have one opportunity left. I'll be in the Dominican Republic for 2 weeks. I have 2 weeks. Right? So if you want access, you want a VIP week, send me a message. We'll make it happen. If you can't wait till next year for the retreats, we just dropped 2025 dates. Super excited for that. And that's in a group environment. But I also host VIP weeks, so we can do this privately. If you can't wait, you're like, I need that. I need help. Send me a message. Let's hop on a call. Let's figure out what this looks like for you. Don't wait till it's too late. Don't wait till next year. Don't put it off. Something that you can do now for yourself to launch you forward, have more self-compassion, and move through life, to navigate life stressors and pressures even better, to build the skills and tools and be with me where I can catch you I listen to your breathing. I watch your mannerisms. I hear things. I listen for patterns. We're going to catch this. We're going to stop that song on repeat, my friends. That's the only way to do it, is to build the skill and move the muscles. All right. So that's what we do in the Cruise Beyond Limits world. So welcome to the party. Put your seatbelt on. It's a wild ride, but nothing's going to change unless you do. So that self-compassion is so important. So it's a discipline and it's a skill that we build. And compassion fuels the confidence. All right. So when we can have more self-compassion, we can get up faster. We can bounce back quicker. We have more resilience, which means we have more skills and more evidence that we can do hard things and bounce back quicker next time. All right. So this is all the emotional intelligence journey. It's a journey. It's not a destination. All right. So we're never done. We're always going to be challenged, especially as we go to level up. We're always going to be challenged. There's always going to be something. I'm not trying to be negative. Trust me, y'all know I'm like the most positive person on the planet, but I'm also realistic. I'm not this toxic positivity. Oh, flip the script, must, smile your way through it. No, that's not what this is all about. It's enduring the challenge. It's enduring the journey and having self-compassion for yourself along the way and doing this inner work. It's not skipping these steps. So you have to spend time with yourself and prioritize yourself and your self-compassion, to spend the time and say, you know what? I'm not going to judge myself. I'm not going to beat myself up. I'm not going to criticize myself. I'm going to say, okay, let's have a conversation. Let's reflect. Let's bounce back stronger so we can be more confident and move through this. All right. So that's what I do. I practice this every single day in many different ways, through fitness, through journaling, through meditation, through mindfulness, through community, through reflection, through isolation. Yes, there are some times of isolation. We must quiet the noise. Through retreats and experiences, through coaching, through therapy, through mentorship. It's a combination of things, my friends. Not to mention my hydration. This month is all about hydration. And this week in the Bombshell Bootcamp, join us at noon Eastern Standard Time. It's all about hydration and its impact on your mental health. What you put in your body directly affects your brain and how it works. So your nutrition and your hydration, your movement, your sleep, your rest, recovery is all part of it. All right. So prioritize your self-compassion. Give yourself that gift, because you will be confident, you will be more resilient, and you will be stronger. Number 2, set boundaries and protect your energy. Okay. So how do you be your own hero or shero? Set boundaries and speak your mind. Don't wait. All right. I had 2 very difficult conversations this morning with 2 people that I love so dearly, right? I needed to say no to certain things, right? And I needed to say yes to what my heart is saying and what it was on my heart and on my mind to speak. My truth. Because I can't control someone else. And I'm not going to be someone else's second chance, backup plan, right? And so sometimes we have to set boundaries and protect our own energy and say, you know what, this is what I'm worth. And this is how I'm navigating my life, with love and compassion, not with anger and horrible words. You can speak your truth with tact and love and grace and space, but people don't read your mind. So you have to set your own boundaries, enforce them, reinforce them, and we get to treat people how they teach people how to treat us. So if you draw a line in the sand and say, you know what, I'm no longer going to receive this type of conversation, or when is enough enough? Or maybe there's action that needs to be had, or something needs to change in that relationship for this to work, for us to move forward. Speak your heart. Speak your heart. Say no. No is a full sentence, right? Say yes to the things that fuel yourself forward. Say no to the things that no longer serve you. The people, the places, the spaces, the jobs, the volunteer stuff, whatever that is, say no to those things if they are not serving you any longer. Not everyone and everything is meant to be in our life forever. All right. So why do we hold on to things and then we resent and we don't speak our mind and we don't speak up, and then it just eats up? We're the only one that's getting hurt by this. Okay. So set boundaries and protect your energy. This is the only body and brain that you have and heart that you have. So protect it with everything you've got. Okay. That's number 2, how to be your own hero or shero. All right. Protect your energy, set boundaries, prioritize your self-compassion, give yourself a hug, give yourself some love, give yourself the gift of your own self-care. And tip number 3, we're going to talk about this week in the Bombshell Bootcamp too. All of this is just a warm-up, right? I'm going to have some lunch right after this, and then I'm going to be right back here in the Free Health is Wealth community. So if you're not over there, if you're over in all the other platforms and you're catching this live somewhere else and you're not in the free community, it's the Cruise Beyond Limits Health is Wealth, your health is wealth community. Make sure you're over there and you get access. Now, this is the last time it's going to be free. So there's a lot of stuff that is going to be changing in the Cruise Beyond Limits world. So get your spot. And tip number 3, we're going to talk about celebration. Celebrate all of your wins, big and small. Celebrate, honor the steps that you have taken, honor the hard things that you have done, honor the endurance the long journey that you've been on, everything that you've grown through and gone through and challenged and felt the resistance, but kept going anyways. Discipline is a muscle. No amount of motivation is just going to show up and creep in. And so you just keep showing up. You keep accomplishing things. You get to celebrate that because you are on your own journey. And so often we celebrate the celebrities. We celebrate the Olympians. We celebrate everyone getting the gold medal and the bronze. And then we're like, no, we're not as good, or we didn't have as much. Oh, this is what I heard over the weekend. I'm not going to share my struggles because there's no way that I'm not going through nearly as much as you are. So I'm not going to share mine. I'm like, yes, you are. Do not compare your struggles to mine. Do not compare, because everyone is navigating this difficult thing called life. And so whether how big or small or what season you are in, you are worthy of the time. You are worthy of giving yourself a gift of a celebration, of a reflection, and honoring a day, a moment, a season, a month. May of 1983. Still fabulous at 40. I can only wear this for a couple more. Well, 40, the 40s. How's that? I'm gonna put some magic marker. I'm gonna change this so I can wear it for the next 10 years. All right. So why not you? Why not you? You get to celebrate every single day. You put your 2 feet down. You have air in your lungs. You get to celebrate. And earlier in Marcus's room, when I just popped in after a phone call, after some difficult conversations I had to have. He's like, procrastination. We talked about not procrastinating. Why not you? Take action now. Celebrate you. Celebrate all the wins, all the smalls. Focus on how far you've come, the progress in every single step, every single day that you have a chance to put your feet down on that floor. And you have air in your lungs, and you have an opportunity to take action, to stop procrastinating, to tell someone you love them, to take an action on your business, to call that friend, to mend that relationship, send the text message, hop on the plane, book the trip, book the retreat, start the business, get on a stage, ask for the help, get a therapist, PSA. Stop this reel. Don't wait till you're 50, 40, 50, 60, 70 to start living your life. If you have struggles and this is a rinse and repeat, you see patterns, help yourself, and then go celebrate. Focus on the progress that you've made so far and honor yourself. And so we're going to talk about celebration this week in the Bombshell Bootcamp on day 5 on Friday. All right, day 5 in the Freedom Formula is all about celebration. So day 1 is focus on your core. So in 1 hour, we're going to tap into your core values, your core personality, your energy, how to protect it, how to set boundaries, how to be more confident, how to show up healthier, how to hydrate, how to take care of your mental health, right? So this is all the things that we get to celebrate every step of the way. So tip number 1, if you're just joining us, how to be your own hero or shero. Prioritize your own self-care, your self-compassion to create more resilience, more confidence. Number 2, set boundaries. Protect your energy. Say no to the things that no longer serve you and say heck yes to the things that set your soul on fire. And if you don't know what that is, you better be joining us for the Bombshell Bootcamp this week. All right. Or if you're in a season where you're in transition or you're not sure, you're in your bounce back season, you're in a comeback season, you don't know what next step to take, come with us. Book a call with me. Let's talk. All right. Because we don't have time. I'll tell you, there was a time that I spent 6 months in a wheelchair in a physically abusive and emotionally toxic relationship. And I spent 6 months in a wheelchair diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis, taking chemotherapy and steroid injections to be able to walk. I had to fall out of bed to crawl to be able to walk. And I finally stood up for myself. I got out of that toxic relationship. I got therapy. I started doing the work and created this freedom formula to help me be my own hero. So I'm here to share this message with you, right? So set the boundaries, protect your energy, take one step at a time. Don't wait till it's too late. Don't wait for an illness or an injury or a diagnosis. So I have the system, we have the tools to help you move through, to be your own hero, to get back up, to be stronger, to be more confident, to be healthier, to be wealthier, whatever it is that you want. Your community, your family, your spouse, your children, they will love you more when you love you more. When you put yourself on a pedestal, when you put yourself first for at least 34 minutes a day, everyone will love you more. And you're going to walk a little bit taller. So day 1, today is our core. Know yourself to the core. Tomorrow's on confidence. Wednesday, day 3 is about consistency. Day 4 is all about community on Thursday. And day 5 is about celebration. So tip number 1, prioritize your self-compassion and your self-love. Give yourself that gift. Tip number 2, protect your energy and set boundaries. And tip number 3, celebrate the heck out of yourself. All of this is going to reinforce that positive self-talk, that positive self-image. And this doesn't happen overnight. It is a consistent loop of you saying yes to you for at least 34 minutes a day, no matter what. Like your life depends on it, because it does. So be your own hero, be your own shiro. Let me know what's on your mind. Let me know what you do to be your own hero. What tips and strategies do you have? Let's learn from each other. Let's connect. And I hope to see you over in the Bombshell Bootcamp in just an hour. Yes, the replay will be available to the end of next weekend. And if you need support, you have questions, reach out. We would love to see you in the community. We're not meant to do life alone, so don't do it. I've tried it. It doesn't work. All right. So that's why I created a community that I needed in these very moments, because I can be on a pedestal all I want, and I can say I'm my own hero, but let's just be real. I have an incredible dream team, and I have an incredible support system and an inner circle of my therapists, my coaches, my mentors, and the people that are there no matter what. And this community is a no matter what club. It's non-judgmental. We're here to help you elevate and learn and grow and be your own shiro and hero and show you what's possible. So let's learn and grow together. Let's be on this journey and navigate this difficult thing called life. So be your own hero, be your own shiro, and send me a message if you want support. If you need access to the Bombshell Bootcamp and you don't know where to go, send us a message. Myself and my incredible dream team will support you and get you all the things that you need to be successful and level up in this next chapter of your life. So I love you all. Shout out to all of you doing the hard things, showing up no matter what, every single day. Keep going, keep growing, keep going after it, keep leveling up. All right, don't sleep on your dreams. You are worth it every single time. So go after it. I love you all. Cheers. Crispy on the Mitts.